Hey guys, Portia here. Today's video is a what sold video. If you're interested in that, stay tuned. Alright guys, so as I mentioned, this is what sold in July 2019. I make these videos because it helps you to see what's trending, what people are buying during this time of the year, and hopefully it helps someone out there. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Just so you know, I do not get into net income as far as what I bring in. I do share what the buyer paid, and I can let you know that when I go to the thrift store, I'm typically not spending more than $5 per item, and when I thrift online, I'm typically not spending more than $15. So yeah, so that's some information for you. Alright, first up we have a Time and True gray jeggings that sold on Poshmark. These were from my personal closet and the buyer paid $7. Next, I had a bundle sale. It was two Chadwick's eyelet dresses that were from my personal closet. I wore them for years. There was actually a set of 3 of them, but this person just bought 2 of them, and it was the white one and the pink one, and they ended up paying $15 for both of those dresses. This Michael Jordan Bulls rookie stitched jersey was actually from my husband's closet. He had worn it a few times, but he wasn't wearing it anymore. He was willing to give it up. So this actually sat in my closet for a really long time. I had some lowball offers, and then just some people who were not offering what we really wanted for the item. And so anyway, it ended up selling for $60, which was great for us. Next were these Disney princess socks. I thrifted these from, I actually got them from Payless. So Payless, as you all probably know, has gone out of business, I think, at this point. But during the time that they were discounting items, I purchased these socks and they sold for $9. The next item was really hard for me to part with because I really liked it. It was an eyeshadow hoodie, and it was long sleeve, had like a nice large hood in the back, and it had some crochet detailing on the front. It was so comfortable. Anyway, it sold for $15. Next was this clutch. It was like envelope style, and it had some kind of boho design on the front. That item sold for $15, and it was from tjmax.com. Next, the Spiritual Gangster We Are One pullover sold for $25. This I actually purchased from my local thrift store. The next item was also an item from my husband's closet. It was a North Carolina A&T State University t-shirt. I think it was a bit large for my husband, but he had been holding on to it for a few years, and that ended up selling for $15. It was a loft pleated A-line skirt. This I actually thrifted from my local thrift store. It had sat in my closet for, goodness, maybe 4 months. And it ended up selling, the buyer paid $3. This Anthropologie Eden and Olivia plaid button down top was from my personal closet, and it sold for $13. And finally for Poshmark was this Very J floral romper, the short type, and it sold for $15. This sat in my closet for maybe 2 months or so. I thought it would sell a lot quicker because I know like rompers were trending at the time. So but it sold, thank God. So like I said, they paid $15, and this was thrifted from my local thrift store. So next I'm going to cover my eBay sales. eBay really picked up again for me this month. I mean, I had like 5 sales. So I was really excited that it was able to pick back up, and because I think in June I didn't get any sales on eBay. So the first thing that sold was this Ray-Ban eyeglass case. I thrifted this item from my local thrift store, and I believe the buyer paid about, they paid $5.50 I think for it. So Next was a Kate Spade cheetah skirt. This took forever to sell. Oh my goodness. It was sitting in my closet for a long time, like about 4 or 5 months. Yeah. It sold for $25. Next were these New Chapter prenatal vitamins. These were actually free to me. I ended up receiving them from a company for free, and I never opened them. And so I just went ahead and put them on eBay, and they sold pretty quickly for a little over $30. Next was this Johnny B Grow Shampoo, which I purchased from Ross, and it was only $3.99, I believe, and it sold for $31.99. So if you see Johnny B, get that shampoo. Okay. And finally was a Dymo label manager. I paid up a little bit for this. I paid $5.99 at my local thrift store, and I put it on auction on eBay, and I think the auction won, the person who won the auction capped it at $10.50. So those were my eBay sales. So now for Macari sales. The first thing that sold for July was these True Freedom jeans. They were a junior size 7, and they sold for $11. This full tilt, it was a dress with a slip underneath, and I had actually purchased this for myself off of Poshmark, but it did not fit me very well, so I ended up selling it on Macari for $6. This Cobby Martini button-down top sold for $25, and this was thrifted from my local thrift store. These Time and True jeggings were from my personal closet, and they sold for $8. Torrid Black Floral tank top, it sold for $27, and I did thrift this item from my local thrift store. Next was a Free People lace cap sleeve type of top, and it sold for $30, and it was thrifted from my local thrift store. We have a Counting Daisies dress. It's a taller dress. This item was actually gifted to my daughter, but she never wore it, and it sold for $8. And finally for Macari, I sold a loft cow neck sweater, and the buyer paid $10. And just a side note, for Macari items that I sell, I do offer free shipping for everything. So I kind of work that shipping costs back into the overall cost. So I just wanted you to know that, so you can know how my pricing goes and stuff like that. But anyway, those are all my sales for the month of July. I hope you enjoyed this video and you got an idea of what people are buying and what people are looking for out here in these reselling streets. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell for updates. I will see you guys in the next video.